What's going on, my wonderful fans of YouTube and all 234 of you, I believe, is the current number of subscribers that I have. I thank each and every single one of you a lot. Today we're going to be taking a look at a little bit of an old model. It's been on the website for a little bit, but today, as I'm sitting here, I just finished helping my dad load the trunk full of some wood and stuff like that. But I was sitting here looking at the website, looking at things that needed to be fixed, updated, different things like that, and I realized that a lot of my guns don't have actual reviews for them. So I went ahead and I compiled a little bit of a list. There's about 5 or 6 guns, and I've got another uh, da, 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 I got basically another 2 hour and 10 minutes sitting in this one spot. So I figured, why not just sit here and go ahead and do a good amount of videos, get those knocked out. I did have to shut one door of the car because there's a lot of young screaming children on that end of the playground, and I've got 54% of battery life left on this laptop, so I'm going to hope that I can make these decently quick and get this done decently quick. So today we're going to be taking a look at the Steyer AUG Mark II. Now then, this is the normal assault rifle version. This isn't the H-bar, this is not the Para, this is the normal 5.56 by 45 assault rifle that we are all familiar with. This gun has been seen in a bunch of numerous games. The most notable is probably going to be Black Ops 1. That was a beast weapon to have. Low recoil, high fire rate. It was a little bit of a low damage, but it made up for it with that high fire rate, and it worked good. So today we have a number of things going on. So we're going to be taking a look at the rendered image first, and this is what it looks like. As you can see, I went with a dark blue kind of stock to it. If you hear any weird type of music in the background, it is a ice cream truck and things like that. So I went with this dark blue stock on this weapon. I think it looks a little bit better with the dark blue. It kind of looks like it has a navy feel to it, something like that. If you have seen the rendered image on my website, I believe I've also made like a brown stock as well, but anything but the normal olive drab green. I kind of like to do a little bit more extravagant colors every once in a while, and this is what I got. So the main features of this weapon include the working trigger, the bolt, the shell ejection port, the removable magazine, the foldable grip, and then all the little details that just make the weapon really awesome. And that's something that we're going to get into with the actual LDD review of this weapon itself. Let me just turn off these sounds so that you guys don't hear any weird like noises. I'm pretty sure I actually turned sound off for this application, but just in case, I would like to make sure you guys don't get any of that. So as you can see, this is the Steyer AUG Mark II. This is complete version 2. Complete version 1 did not actually feature the foldable grip, and then I worked that in, and I came up with this. So we're going to start with the stock and work our way forward like we usually do. So this is the pretty standard AUG stock. As you can see, it's got this nice shape to it. It's nice and big. It's got a bunch of these 6s running through it, and sometimes 8s all the way up to 10s right here. That's definitely for the reinforcement. It's got all the necessary shaping that you want with it. It does not feature a working magazine release, even though I do know how I can do that if I want to incorporate it. I just have not gotten around to taking the time to go ahead and incorporating that. I might turn it into a miniature time lapse or something like that. I don't physically know just yet whether or not I will be doing that. As you can see, the stock also has the necessary shaping to it. It flares out on this end and then curves back in. Up on top where your cheek goes, there's also the curve. It's very important that an operator feels comfortable shooting his weapon, which is why I've also included this curve. Down here we have our 30 round magazine. This just goes up into the receiver right underneath your shell ejection port. Like I said, the shell ejection port does work. If I can pull out your bolt, this is what the bolt looks like. It dips down right here to allow that shell ejection port to open up like it's supposed to. There's a little bit of some screw detailing down here. You've got all the necessary sloping coming up into and out of the magazine mag well. Then we come into kind of our lower receiver type trigger group going in the front here. So you can see we can have this nice overly exaggerated trigger guard here. It's got all the necessary curving, and it comes down into your pistol grip here. Of course, this is your ergonomic pistol grip. It's supposed to feel great in your hand. We have the working trigger, which just works like any other type trigger that I've done with this one, except it does it just a little bit differently. As you can see, there's a rubber band there and a rubber band there. That is where you put your rubber band. It holds it together. But this piece comes in contact with this 1x4 or 2x4 plate here, and then it doesn't move any further, so that's what stops it. This was before Future Yeti and this is before Future Yeti 3 and Alan's Custom Lego introduced me to the trigger design that both of them use. So I had to make my own, and this is what I used before that one. But theirs is actually much more reliable, and it looks better if you're looking up into here. So I went with theirs on future models. Like I said before, this has the folding grip on it. Many people didn't know that the Steyer AUG actually does feature a folding grip. You can fold it up just like this and then use it kind of like a shotgun handguard type thing. Obviously, this is one of the older models of the Steyer AUG. In later ones, I delete this black brick that you see here, and it sits flush with the barrel, and it looks better. But it does feature that folding. For the upper receiver where your bolt and charging handle is, these black squares represent the air vents. This should be able to lock back in here like my Steyer AUG PARA that I've already done a video of and a instructions video on, so don't be afraid to check that out. But unfortunately it doesn't. The Steyer AUG PARA came after this. The Steyer AUG PARA featured things that this one did not. So I definitely need to go through and fix that. And there's people coming. Give me one sec. And then as you can see, we have our 1.4 times magnification scope, I believe is what it is. This one was a simple design. It just sits up there on its arches like so. It's got the adjusters on it. There is no reticle inside of it. It's just open. And then we come into our barrel and muzzle brake, and that's pretty much it for the entire gun. That's pretty much it. So I'll see you guys later in another YouTube video. Thank you for watching, and those people are leaving, so I don't feel a little bit rushed. So that's pretty much it. So thank you guys so much for watching this YouTube video. I'll see you guys later in another one. I've got a ton of weapons to review today, and I'm already down to 51%. So see ya. Thanks for watching. Remember, comment, rate, and subscribe for more videos similar to this one. If you guys want to see this gun, don't be afraid to check out my website. It's been on the website for over pretty much a month now, and it looks great. And this video will be down at the bottom of that web page so that you guys can link to this anytime that you need to. So see you guys later. Thanks for watching.